Alright, so today I decided to make a quick little video because I had some free time. So I just recently also, summer is starting obviously where I'm living at, so as of right now it's about 80 degrees, so very nice outside. So I decided, you know what, let's make a top 8 warm weather fragrances in my collection. It's going to be a pretty short video. I'm not going to really go in depth into any of these. Maybe only one of these, since I just got it in the mail today actually when I came home. So we will do a quick little review on that, even though I already sprayed on my hand about maybe 10 minutes ago. But it smells very good, so that's one thing. So this is going to be a top 8 warm weather fragrances in my collection. Okay, so warm weather being, let's say, 70 and up. Okay, so summertime. Alright, so I was thinking of doing this top 8, but I think I'm just going to do 8 summer fragrances, or warm weather fragrances. I'm not going to focus too much on the rankings, or you guys watching this don't focus too much on the rankings. This is going to be in no order from best to worst or whatever. So starting off, we have Jakar Blue. This was one of my recent pickups, we'll say in the past maybe 3-4 months. I haven't worn it a while, I haven't worn it a lot, sorry. But it's just a very nice, kind of like a fougere, like a slight fougere twist on blue fragrance. So something like a YSL, or maybe even like an Acqua di Gio or whatever. Has a very sweet apple opening, but also has kind of like a fougere vibe to it. I think it's pretty good for what it is. Is it kind of redundant if you have other blue fragrances? Yes, but this is really like maybe 1 or 2 of my blue fragrances in my collection, so it's not really redundant. It smells pretty damn good. Only wore it out of the shower a few times, but over the summer I will definitely be wearing this. So number 1 on the list is Jakar Blue. And next up, this is probably, I think, one of my first Middle Eastern fragrance pickups, and this one is, I think, almost a year old. I almost got this a year ago. I wore it a few times actually. Kind of got stuck in the back of my collection, but I will definitely be wearing it summer. It is going to be Nitro Red Intensely. So there's this big hype surrounding this, like, not sure, about a year ago I'd say. From I got this because of TLTG. I don't really like him anymore because he kind of comes off as a, insecure guy. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Very strong, very fruity, fruity fresh in a way. So this is pretty damn good. It's not, I don't know what the prices are for this, but I know I bought it. It wasn't a pre-order because I know they had like a whole launch event for this. But I'd say this is around 40-50 bucks. And for the smell, I think it's very much worth it. Lasts, probably one of the strongest fragrances in my collection, and for how fresh it is, it's pretty impressive. So next on the list, Nitro Red Intensely from Dumont. Alright, let's just head over to one of our samples actually, which we are almost out of. Is Hawas Fire. This one surprised me a lot when I first got it. People say it's similar to Giza Imperial Valley, which I've never smelled in my life, nor do I even care about it. I just wanted to get it because it was cheap, and this is my first Rasasi Hawas, actually. So I just wanted to try the house, and it smells really good. It's very spicy, fruity, but it also has like a mineralness to it. Kind of like an Acqua di Gio, which, spoiler, I have an Acqua di Gio in my lineup, or in the list, so we'll see that probably next. But yeah, this is very strong as well. This is definitely up there with Nitro Red Intensely in terms of strength. Will I be getting a bottle of this? Unless I am able to sell off 1 or 2 bottles I don't wear, I will be buying a bottle of this. I will not be buying a bottle of this, but if I sell 1 or 2 bottles, then I'm going to buy a bottle of this, and maybe it'll pop up in Burlington. I haven't been to Burlington in a while, so maybe it'll pop up there over the summer, but this is a really good fragrance. Very strong. I only do 2-3 sprays, and that's more than enough. So next up on the list was Rasasi Hawas Fire. Alright, so I already told you guys I have Acqua di Gio in my video, and then we have Acqua di Gio Profondo. This stuff is very good. I wore it, like I got this is like one of my first fragrances in my collection, so about 2.5 years old, around there, because I'm pretty sure I got this maybe December 2023, so yeah, more around 2.5 years old. This is discontinued, I'm pretty sure. The Profondo is discontinued. I know they made a bunch of Profondo flankers. They like rebottled this or something, I don't even know. It smells really good though. It's very mineralic, very oceanic, salty, breezy, kind of just like a nice warm breeze when you're at the beach. That's what this smells like to me. So yeah, I did wear this quite a while, quite a lot. It's only a 40 ml, but I went through about half the bottle. And this is definitely something that you would wear to the beach or on a very hot day. But yeah, you can really wear this anytime, any day really. You can even wear this in the winter time. But next up on this list, we got Acqua di Gio Profondo. Alright, well, we are going to go with probably one of my favorite, say top 3 fragrances in my collections. Sorry. We have Chrome. This is one of my new bottles. I made a video on Chrome a while back, and I went through that bottle really quickly. I know I said in the video I thought it was a really basic smell. You know, I wasn't impressed with it. I'm not sure what I gave it as a rating, but yeah, I'm actually wearing this today. This is an incredible fragrance, okay? Because when you first get a fragrance and you smell it, right, you spray it on your hand or a tester strip, whatever, and you smell it and you're unimpressed by it, don't just, you know, leave it alone. Try wearing it outside, wearing it around, you know, wearing it to work or school or whatever. Go through, maybe wear it about 5-6 times, and then you'll have your review on it. But because that's what happened here. When I first smelled it, I thought it was basic, but then when I wore it around, I was like, this stuff is amazing. What's really impressive is that this came out 1996, so 30 years ago, and this stuff does not smell like a 30-year-old fragrance. It smells like something that would have come out, let's say, in the past 5 years. If this came out today, then I would not be, you know, like, oh, it smells dated. It just smells like a very modern, clean fragrance, alright? I know Louis Vuitton has a kind of a similar, I'd say, cologne to this. Is a Meteor, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not gonna get like Meteor or the interpretation from Cod Lodge. It was like Chiaka Snow. I don't really care about that. This is always gonna be my collection. When I'm done with this bottle, I'm going to buy another bottle because this stuff's like really damn good. So good, and it lasts. And people say it doesn't last. On me, this lasts about 6-7 hours. So pretty damn good for a fresh fragrance that came out 30 years ago. So that was Azzaro Chrome EDT. Right, let's go with another sample, my last sample. We have Hawas Atlantis. As you can see, I only wore this one once or twice, but I will be wearing this a lot more often. This is one of the ones that in the line people kind of shit on, honestly. People say this is like the worst in the line. It smelled like very mossy and like moldy, like mildew. That does not smell like that. This does not smell like that to me at all. This kind of has the Invictus DNA, but there's like something added to this, like some greenness, some like earthiness, like very dark marine kind of vibe. So maybe that's where they're getting the mold and the mildew because of it. It's kind of like this very deep marine, like maybe like seaweed. So it kind of has like the earthy greenness, whatever. But it still has the Invictus DNA in this, and it lasts. It doesn't last as much as long as Hawas Fire, but this is still very incredible. This is definitely, you could say it's one of the most slept on, or one of the more slept on fragrances. Because nobody talks about Hawas Atlantis. Most of them talk about Hawas or the original. They talk about Hawas Ice. They talk about Hawas Fire even. I know there's like some more Hawas coming out, but I don't really give a shit about those. But yeah, this is definitely one of the under the radar Hawas fragrances. And definitely get a sample first. Because maybe it's just a skin chemistry thing where you spray it on and it smells like wet seaweed or, mildew, whatever. But this is definitely a good fragrance to wear over the summer in warm weather, especially. So we have Hawas Atlantis. Just drop that. Alright, so next up, this is one of my recent purchases. We have Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. This is supposed to be an interpretation of Sauvage mixed with Aventus. People say also it's similar to Ambassador, which I've never tried that. This stuff's really good. Yes, it's basic. Yes, people probably smelled this a million times, but does it smell good? Yeah, it smells really good. So, and the price that you can get this for, I got it for about $34, okay? For a full presentation, ever. That's cheaper than Sauvage, and people say Sauvage is like cheap. I've really only seen it maybe go for $80 on like Joma Shop or whatever, which is still relatively expensive for what you're getting because it's a very basic profile. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the longevity is going to be better than this because I think on this fragrance I still get really good performance on this. I get maybe like 9-10 hours performance, but at the 9-10 hour mark it's just a skin scent, but you can, when you move around or whatever, you can still smell it. And I spray this about maybe 4 or 5 times. So if you spray more, then maybe you'll get more performance out of it. But this is a very good fragrance. If you just have one fragrance in your collection, this is definitely one that you can have. You can wear this anytime, anywhere. But I think it shines in the summertime. You can wear this like casually. You can wear this with a suit. This is very nice stuff. Quality, obviously it's going to be synthetic since it's from a Middle Eastern brand and it's supposed to be cloning a very synthetic fragrance. It's pretty damn good. The bottle's heavy, cap's pretty heavy. I think the bottle design actually looks pretty good. So yeah, overall pretty good fragrance from Armaf. And this one is Urban Man Elixir Club de Nuit line. Alright, we're saving my most recent purchase for last. And that is from Jacques Bogart, his one-man show. And this is one I kind of held back on for a while. I watched Sense of South Jersey, Kellen's review on this. And let me tell you, this stuff is freaking good. Okay, so I have it on my hand right here. It's been drying down, like I said, maybe about 20 minutes now. 20-30 minutes give or take, but it's very green and like soapy. It is old school. It does remind me of a fragrance that I had in my collection from Halston. It was Halston 1-12, and that stuff I really liked. I wore that all the time out of the shower or when I was outside doing some stuff like yard work or something, mowing the grass. It literally smelled like grass, like freshly cut grass, but there's like some soapiness in there, citrusy notes, stuff like that. And I got it for a ridiculously cheap price at a Burlington. I'm pretty sure I paid like $9 for like a 125 ml bottle. I'd gone through about half of the bottle because I always kept it in my kitchen, or not kitchen, bathroom cabinet, whatever. And when I took the bottle out one time after I had just finished showering, it fell on the cap on the ground, and it didn't spray anymore, so I had to throw it out. Maybe I could have, like, you know, removed the atomizer with some pliers and just used it as, like, a splash bottle. But I don't know. I never liked splash bottles, to be honest. I always liked just having, to spray it, whatever. So this reminds me of it. This is also very cheap. I bought this for about $11, $12 on eBay. I didn't want to order it on FragranceNet or anything because shipping there is like $8, which is kind of ridiculous. FragranceNet is better if you want to buy 2 or 3 fragrances at a time. Not if you just want to buy one. And I always buy one at a time, so I always just use eBay most of the time. But yeah, this smells really damn good. It's not, people, like, I don't know, people, like, they kind of overreact online about fragrances like this that came out in the 80s, like, that there's some crazy beast mode, like, you can't wear this in the modern day and age because it's way too old school or way too manly. This stuff's pretty good, okay? It does not smell overbearingly manly or soapy or whatever, smoky, woody, whatever. It's balanced out pretty damn good. This smells just like a nice clean soap, okay? Like, it kind of reminds me of a soap one time when I was younger and I went to church in Chicago, and I would go in the bathroom or whatever sometimes, and they had this soap that smelled very similar to this, like a very soapy, just a very soapy scent, right? I know I'm kind of saying the same stuff here, but this stuff's really good. You can get it very cheap. This bottle actually is pretty nice too. Fully glass. You got the built-in atomizer. You got engraving on the bottom. This stuff is very good for the price. And this is something you can wear in the warm weather, but I'd probably spray it maybe once under the shirt, or twice around the neck. And that's really all you can spray this because it's strong. If you spray it more than 2-3 times, let's say, you're probably gonna get some complaints about it. You can wear this casually, I think. You can wear it like with a t-shirt or t-shirt jeans, t-shirt and cargo pants or cargo shorts or whatever. So yeah, this is a very underrated. I know there's a lot of people who love this, a lot of people who don't like it, but this is a very good fragrance. So House of Jacques Bogart, we got One Man Show. And that is my list of 8 warm weather fragrances in my collection. I do have one sample that I just recently got, but I'm not gonna make a video about it. It's from Armaf as well. I got a really good deal on it. I think it was like $6 for like a set of 4 2 ml samples of Futura L'Homme, which is apparently a interpretation of Dior Homme, but the original formulation from, I think, 2011 or early 2000s, whatever. So yeah, that smells really damn good too. It was my first Iris fragrance, so that powdery makeup bag vibe to it. It does remind me of something I've smelled previously, but I think it smells pretty damn good. Obviously, I cannot find a bottle of it anywhere. The only bottle I can find is from Futura L'Homme Extreme or Intense, either which one of those. A black bottle, but that one's a completely different scent. I'm pretty sure it's clothing like Invictus or something, which we just get original Invictus, honestly. If you want to get Invictus, just get regular Invictus, because it's like, you can get a tester 100 ml bottle for like $50 online. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a great summer, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. So have a nice day.